Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Satnam, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you to those of you who are watching the replay. I would love to invite you to please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified of when I go live and when I upload videos, and also download my free moon astrology guide, which will tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. It enters you into my email list, and that's the best way to stay in touch with this community. But an even better way is our global community, which is a private space in Mighty Networks. Mighty Networks is both web-based and has an app that you can download onto your phone. It's amazing to be able to connect with other people from the community, to see the other members. Usually we don't get that here on YouTube or even on Instagram. And so we also host free events, which I want to invite you to a couple of events that are coming up. 2 free events happening on Thursday. I keep getting ahead of myself because there's so much going on in my life right now. I'm like thinking about next week already. But Thursday is the full moon in Sagittarius. This video is the full moon human design reading for the Sagittarius full moon that is happening on Thursday. But on Thursday, I'm going to be doing 2 separate free events that you can come and hang out with us with. And the first one is going to be here on YouTube. I'm going to be doing a collective reading for the full moon in a ritual setting. Basically, I'm going to open up sacred space. I actually was thinking I'm going to do a reading. I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to do a reading within the Akashic record. So it'll be an Akashic record reading, but a collective reading for everyone. And so that will be really fun. Come and check that out. Now, I usually do music and I play my guitar, but this time I'm not going to do that because we are going to celebrate in a private event, but it's also free on Zoom. And we are going to do Club Jai, which is basically a virtual dance party. I literally have my DJ table, my lights. We just like bust it out and dance. So I want to invite you all to come to those 2 events on Thursday. Hello, Mama O, and hello, Bernadine. Welcome in. So that should be really, really fun. And then the other event that's happening tomorrow from 4 to 7 p.m. Pacific is not free, but it is only a $44 workshop. And it is looking at soul contracts in your workshop. We are going to do a look at our charts and the 12 houses in our chart, and what are those 12 contracts that we have with 12 different people. I guide you through the whole process. I ask you questions and you come up with the person. So I'll give you the qualities of the person and you're like, this person is exactly like that. That's the person you have the soul contract with in this house. And so we go house by house doing that. And then at the end, I will teach you how to interpret it and what that means for you. So it's actually really, really cool process. And I do this reading one-on-one for 2 hours with people, and it costs $222 if you want to do a personal private reading with me, but the workshop is only $44. So it's the best opportunity to get this amazing reading, and it'll be in a group setting, but that is awesome because you will have an opportunity to ask questions. It's going to be on a Zoom meeting, so everybody's going to be on camera and audio, so prepare for that. No lurking for this video. So excited about that. And that's happening tomorrow. It's a 3-hour workshop. So come prepared to take notes, come with your chart ready. And I will be posting, there's a PDF that you have to have, but you can always just kind of draw it yourself in the moment if you haven't gotten a chance to print it out. I will do that very soon. I just realized, I'm like, oh my God, I haven't done that yet. There's so much going on, you guys. But this full moon is actually really beautiful. And one last thing I want to share with everybody before we dive in is if you have not checked out and gotten my new copy of my new book, Seasons and Stargates, Your Annual Astrology Guide for 2024 and 2025, check it out. I go through every single astrological season, give you the general theme for the month, the astrology for the month, the stargates in the embodiment workbook, and the full moon and new moon astrology horoscope. And it's super cool because we use this book, Seasons and Stargates, for our Starseed membership, and we go through season by season, looking at where this is happening in our chart, following along, and it's all based off of the ancient Atlantean astrology, ancient Atlantean wisdom from the mystery schools, and how to use the astrology in your personal life to live more in alignment, but really to know like what is happening and how is this affecting me personally. So every month we have a special workshop for the season that's coming up. We just did our Gemini workshop. The replay is now available. If you join the Starseed membership, you get a week free, so you can come check it out. If you like it, please stay. But no, obviously it's optional, but it's a really cool program, and it's the one where I have like the most content available of all of the programs. So the place where I host the Starseed membership is also the place where I host the free workshops, the free classes, and also all of my paid courses that are super amazing. And there is a course coming up that I'm going to be putting out in the next few weeks, 2 astrology courses, a moon goddess astrology course, and a interpreting astrology school / mentorship for those who want to be like guided in a small group setting to learn how to interpret astrology. So many freaking fun things coming up. Let us dive into our human design chart for this full moon in Sagittarius. So on the screen, you are going to see the chart. And when we look at transits in human design, we only look at the personality side, because that is the one that's actually being activated by planets. This doesn't have a body, so we can't use the design side, because the design is for somebody who actually has a body in conjunction with these transits. So it's kind of giving you a little bit of insight into how human design actually works. So transits basically are just personality side energies, and that's what you're looking at here. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome in. So the cool thing that I notice here is that there are 2 channels that are activated or turned on, you could say, via transit or astrological aspects or planets landing on these gates. And sometimes you'll have a full moon or a new moon and they won't be completing a channel. But this full moon happens to be completing a channel, which is very unique. So basically, these energies sometimes connect with each other in ways that are very unique. And this is definitely one of those. And I talked about in the astrology video how the astrology of this full moon is like really beautiful. We have Venus and Jupiter making a conjunction. We have, the moon in Sag in the early degrees, which is sort of like a very childlike, innocent, excited energy. Sagittarius is about expansion and growth, and full moons are about celebrations. And like Sag loves to party, So that's why we're going to do Club Jai. But this full moon is creating this channel, the channel of charisma, the 2034, a design where awareness must become deeds. And when you look at the planets that are activating, you've got the sun on the 20th gate, you have the earth on the 34th gate, and the moon on the 34th gate. And this is what this, basically we're going to look at these two gates and we're going to look at this channel in conjunction, because we are all going to feel the energy of this channel being activated, whether you have the channel or not. So the way that transits work in human design is you want to look at in your chart. So if you have it in front of you, pull it out. If you don't, pull it out and look at, do I have this channel, the 2034? Do I have any of these gates, 2034, in my chart? You may or may not, but either way, we're all going to feel this energy sort of collectively. It's not sometimes because the moon is happening on a gate, you may or may not have the completed channel. This time we all have the completed channel. The other channel that's also completed is the channel of initiation, the 5125, a design of needing to be first. And those planets making that channel are Mars and Neptune. So Mars being the planet of drive and motivation on the 51st gate, and then Neptune being the planet of intuition and dreams and spirituality on the 25th gate. And this is the channel of initiation, which is a channel of basically initiating us into a new journey. The hero's journey is what I really like to call it. And this energy has been active for a while. So we've been feeling this initiation energy for a while. What's new here is the 2034. So we're going to focus on that. But we are going to look at the other channel as well. So let's talk about the 34th gate, which is where the moon is at. And the moon obviously has to do with the emotions. And it is located in the sacral center, which means that it is about life force energy. So again, that Sagittarius energy wants to expand and grow and like go beyond its limits and reach beyond what it knows so that it can have the growth and expansion that it desires. And it's like this insatiable desire to like wander and see what happens, It's funny because it's not really about it's not so much about being social as much as it is about going on a journey of discovery, which oftentimes can be a very solo journey. And you have to really be willing to sit in the magic of the experience. This is about having experiences, not about landing somewhere, but continuing to have experiences. Hello, Raessa, welcome in. So the sacral center being the center of life force energy, and this center being defined or activated by this full moon means that we're all going to feel the life force energy channeling through us. You may have your sacral defined, and if you do, you have this constant life force energy flowing through you. Especially you feel it when you are doing the things that you love because you have it feels like you have infinite amount of energy to do it, to go, go, go. If you have it undefined, it means you don't have consistent energy and you do need to rest a lot more than people who have it defined. But this also means that during this full moon, you will also feel that life force energy. So you can kind of bring it in. Hello, Kim, welcome in. You can bring it in and allow it to flow through you, you know? You can choose to reject it also, you know, because our design is very unique and these transits come and go. They are like fleeting energies. Sometimes they stay here and they hang out for a long time and they make us feel like we're in an illusion of like, wait, I'm different now. But we're not different. We have our own unique personality, design, energy, and human design chart. And when the transits come, they help us to kind of play around with the other energies, but you don't actually have to, it's not that like the transits are going to make you be this way or make you be that way. Even with astrology, it's just that the transits are activating certain frequencies, opening up certain portals of energy, and you may feel the influence very strongly based off of like how sensitive you are. So the more undefined centers that you have, the more sensitive you are to other people's energy, to collective energies, all that stuff. The more defined centers you have, the more you may still have a lot of sensitivities, but you feel a little bit more solid within yourself. So for me personally, I only have 2 defined centers. Everything else is undefined, and I have a completely open solar plexus. And so that I am very sensitive to energies flowing through, but I'm also a mental projector. So my job is to like contemplate the energies and let the ideas come in and then speak them through my voice, through my throat chakra and my throat center. And the ideas are for everybody else to listen to, not necessarily for me. That's why as a mental projector, I have to talk and talk and talk, because that's my job, right? Like I'm channeling ideas, I'm channeling information, I'm like making the connections and speaking about it. And so there's no better way for me, being like so much Gemini also in my chart, to talk. And this is what I love to do the most. This is talk, and talk. So it is pretty amazing. So let's talk about this 34th gate. Hang on one second. I just have to check something in the chat. Just real quick. Okay. All right. So what is the 34th gate? The 34th gate is called the gate of power, and it's the power of the great. The quick reference theme is people whose actions are generally independent and self-centered, but who do not need to feel guilty about the fact. Why do they not need to feel guilty about the fact? Because think about it this way. All of the energies in the human design chart, some of them are, sorry, hang on. Like, what is going on here with this right now? I'm sorry, I'm so distracted in the moment. Okay, so I think this is just it was just an accident, Bernadine, that your comment got deleted. Okay, so Mama, be careful with the buttons that you're pushing, because you accidentally deleted Bernadine and timed her out. I know you didn't do that on purpose. Okay. Anyways, I was just like, what is going on right now? Because usually, like when things like that, like I'll get the notifications and and I'll see it and I'll be like, oh, is something going on in the chat that's inappropriate? But that's why we have the moderators. I know. I don't know. I don't know why that happened, but I know it was an accident, and I know, like, I don't even know. So Bernadine, I'm so sorry. I have no idea why that's happening, but you'll be able to type again in a minute. Well, that was really random. Anyway, sometimes YouTube does that where like it'll say like that people are like moderating in the chat and it's like they're not doing anything. And so let's not worry about it. It's not a big deal. I just got distracted because I was like, what's going on? Okay. Sorry. Okay. What was I talking about? So I was talking about this energy of human design and how people don't need to feel bad about it. And here's why, which is funny. Here's why. Because what is happening right now in human design, just in general in human design, is all of the colors of the rainbow, let's just say it that way, are being represented within the chart. All of them. Right? Like the energies, like the energy of the universe that like has to push through and like create something or manifest something. Okay. She's like, she just went to her other account. I love it. So all of the things that you have to like create and manifest requires energy that has to like push through and bring forth. That energy by nature has to be selfish. You know what I mean? So there are aspects of human design. Hello, Dawn. There are aspects of human design that are very selfish and self-centered. There are aspects in human design that are very like compassionate and caring about the tribe. There are aspects in human design that are very like emotional and all over the place. There are aspects that are very loud. There are aspects that are very quiet. And guess what? It's all the colors of the rainbow. That's why if you have a certain channel, you got to remove like the idea of what's the right way and the wrong way to behave. And that's what makes it hard because, and this is where all the idea of like conditioning comes in. Because we have all these belief systems behind our awareness, or in the way of our awareness, that are sort of like lurking in the shadows. You know what I mean? It's like, and these belief systems are wrong for who we are. Someone who has this channel, for example, if we look at the whole channel together, just because this ties in this discussion, is the quick reference for the channel of charisma is the healthiest thing for you is to be continually busy in life. It is essential that you are busy doing something that you love. This is also the channel of nature, of the nature of mystical being, a design of being in the now or not. People who are generally unavailable to the outside world on account of being absorbed in constant activity from one moment to the next. These people have a deep need to be busy and involved in activity. True charisma moves when they are busy doing things they love. When they are involved in activities that they love, they naturally empower others with their charisma. They often are people who can't sit down. And technically, people with this channel are manifestors. However, with the 57, hold on, what is it talking about? However, their strategy is that of a generator. Okay, I understand. It is very difficult for them to wait because of their constant need to be in motion. These are people who need subtle guidance from others in order that they can respond correctly. The best guides for them are those with the channel 4323. However, these people can never be told what to do by someone else. They are stringent individuals. So do you see what I mean? It's like, yes, some people have this channel and it's okay. It's okay to be self-absorbed in your experience. In fact, it's your nature. There is an aspect of the universe that is like this and you are embodying it. And so during this moon, we will embody this energy too, which is actually really fun. For me personally, you know, because being a mental projector, it's like I don't get a lot of opportunities to like really like take my energy and like go, you know, like pretend I can manifest. No, I'm just kidding. I have to be invited into things. So I like to allow myself the opportunity to play with when the transits come in. Like, I know they don't define me. They don't like change me. They don't make me somebody different. But I like to open myself up to them sometimes and say, you know what, let's play. Let's see if I play with this energy today, what can I create? What can I manifest? And that's one way that I say play with these transits. You know, put them on like a sweater. You're like putting it on like a sweater, and then when it's done, you're taking off the sweater, you know, or the jacket, and then taking off the jacket, or the outfit. You know, this is a great way to put it. It's like, put on this outfit, try this on, and, you know, try this personality on. I guess that's easy for me to say because I have an undefined G center, and having an undefined G center is like that. I can put on other people's personalities, and I can pretend, and I feel like I am somebody else, and I can take on the qualities of somebody else, the way they talk, the way they move, the way they sit, the way their energy exudes. I can do that easily because I have an undefined G center, and because I am a projector. But if you have a defined G, you may not know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know. I don't have a defined G. But anyways, this is actually cool because yes, you can definitely try it on and see if it works. Hello, Heather. Welcome in. Play with your magic. Yes, I love that. So this is basically the moon. Now, the other gate is the 20th gate, which is the gate of the now. People who can only see life in the present moment. Everything has to be now. The gate of the now are people who are here to be totally absorbed in the present moment. So that's what this moon. So the sun is in Gemini. In the 20th gate, the sun just entered Gemini, right? Like, how beautiful that the sun like comes into Gemini, and it's like, it's time to be here now. Be present, 20th gate. You know, and that's what the sun is asking us to do, which is really beautiful. And then the moon is asking us, is finishing the sentence. Be here now because there's power in the now. There's power in the moment. Let the music move you. Okay, here we go. There's another song coming through. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, let the energy flow through you and do what you love. And that will bring you into it's like the bliss of being in the moment. You're like, wow, the magic of being in the moment. Like, how beautiful is this full moon energy? The 34th gate, the gate of pure vital energy that emerges naturally out of response to external stimuli. So it's like, go play and have fun. It is the gate of self-empowerment through the intuition when connected to the 57, through behavior when connected to the 10, and through activity, this is us, when connected to the 20th. Self-empowerment through activity. Pure vital energy will emerge naturally. That's what this moon is about. This gate is rooted in the urge to display how different one is for others. It's also about individuality. It fuels the survival of the individual and is the only asexual gate coming from the sacral. Unlike all the other gates of the sacral, this is the only gate of being unavailable. This manifests as someone being unavailable because they are busy. Yes. Get busy creating your magic. Don't worry about you know what I mean? This is not the time to merge with others. This is the time to like shut the world out. Like, imagine like a child, right? Playing with his toys in this, like, they're in another land. You know, like they're playing in the yard on a tile with their toys or whatever, but they're in another world. That's what this is about. Like, you block everything else out. That's what it means to be unavailable, because you're so absorbed and you're so in the moment. And that's how you can like tune into your power and find joy, bliss, excitement, whatever it is, you know? and also activate like beautiful charisma, you know? Because what happens when you watch someone who's like loving what they do? You're like, oh, I want that, you know? Like, oh my God, that's so much fun. It's, you know, it's like that. Like, wow, I want to be like them. And so that is what we need to embody, that energy with this full moon. Like, how freaking beautiful. I can't even. This moon is fucking magical. We talked a little bit about the channel of initiation. I actually don't really want to go too much into it. I want to actually see where Venus and Jupiter are. So the 8th. Yep. Okay. They're on the 8th. So during this full moon, Venus and Jupiter are exactly conjunct in the 8th gate, which is in the throat center. And I want to look at this gate just very quickly. It is the channel of inspiration, I believe. The 8th gate is the shadow of mediocrity to the gift of style to the city of exquisiteness. And the 2034 is we move from the shadow of superficiality and force to the gift of self-assurance and strength. So we're looking to step into self-assurance and strength. That's why it's like, just don't even worry about what anybody thinks. Just block the world out and do your fucking thing. Like, you do you, boo. You know? Self-assurance will give you strength. And then eventually it becomes the city of presence and majesty. Like, fuck yeah. So when people look at you and they feel that, oh my God, the presence and the majesty, that's when you know you've like transmuted the shadow of this energy. So we want to be in presence and majesty for this moon. And how are we going to do that? By blocking out the world, getting busy, doing things that we love. Okay, the 8-1. And then the 8 is the shadow of mediocrity to style to exquisiteness. And that's Venus and Jupiter. And remember, Venus and Jupiter are the two benefics. This conjunction is really, really beautiful. It's very auspicious. Jupiter is the ruler of this moon, and he's conjunct Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. And they're in Taurus, which is the energy of the earth, sensuality, the things that make you feel good, quality over quantity. So the 8th gate, the gate of contribution, holding together. So this is what they're magnifying. The ruler of this moon. This is the agent. These people always have a need to express their own individual contribution. Okay, perfect. You block out the world. You focus on what you love. And you are expressing your individual contribution to the world. We are looking for someone or something to promote. We have the ability to stand up and get everyone's attention. Even if no one follows us, we will continue on our own unique path alone. Without the first gate, though, and I have the first. So if you have the first, it's the channel of inspiration, okay? Without the first gate, you are always looking for the inspirational qualities of the creator or the leader. However, your role is not so much to bear the burden of leadership as be the promoter of something or someone new. If you have the one, which I do, it's my Mars, you have the channel of inspiration, a design of being a creative role model. Like, God, this moon is amazing. You are here to be creatively different from everyone else. This is so complimentary. Your life is about having the courage to stand out from the crowd. Simply by being yourself, you will always get the recognition you deserve. These people have natural creative abilities and the skill to express them in a unique way. They are individuals who empower others by being different and inspirational. This is the creative channel of the knowing circuit, which is individual, which again, it's not collective. It's not tribal. It's individual. It's me, myself, and I is all I got. It's like that. These people can bring such unusual creativity into the world that they can end up becoming role models who inspire others to be equally bold. Wow. This is also a channel of leadership, although these people are not particularly interested in being followed. They simply set an example of someone who knows where they are going. Ooh, I like it. These people can impact the public with wonderful sense of creative and unusual presence. For example, they may look or dress differently from the crowd. There is nothing worse for a 1A person to be told by someone that they remind them of someone else. They are here to be unique. Since this is a projected channel, they need to be recognized and invited to express their uniqueness in order to earn the respect that they deserve. Dude, like this moon, you guys, this moon. So during the moon, we're going to have this like channel of charisma active, this channel of initiation active, the throat defined, the sacral defined, the G center defined, the ego defined. This is your fucking chance to get lost in the magic. Forget about the world and do you. Dude, you can bust through shit with this energy. Because of the defined ego. That's where that's coming from. I'm like, the defined ego is like, you can commit, you can devote, you can prove yourself to yourself. Not necessarily to anybody else, but that's willpower. Ego center is willpower. And again, this isn't changing us at a core frequency. This is enhancing us for the time being. I like that way of describing these transits. Exactly, Bernadine. She says, I have the one, so this full moon will complete it. Well, it's not the full moon that's completing that channel. What's completing that channel is Venus and Jupiter. And Jupiter is a longer, slower transit. So Jupiter is going to be on there probably for a little longer. I'd have to pull up the, I'd have to look at the exact degrees. But yeah, it's here and it will be here, but it will be here for the full moon for sure. But that's a great point because yes. So, fuck yeah, you guys. Fuck yeah is all I have to say to this moon. I'm so excited. I really hope you guys come join us for the Akashic reading, the Akashic record reading that I'm going to do for Thursday, and then fucking Club Jai. Like, let's party straight up. And I want to make sure you guys come. I'm asking you guys to make sure to come participate in these two events because I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything for the Gemini new moon because I'm going to be in LA and it's going to be my birthday week and my dad's coming into town. Like I'm having this like thing because I'm like, oh, I have work to do. And that whole week is like, it's my birthday. It's the Venus star point. It's the new moon in fucking Gemini. I'm going to be in LA because that's our plan for 2 weeks. The level 2 is starting that weekend, June 9th, Moon Goddess Training level 2. And then my dad is coming from Argentina and he's landing in LA. So I'm going to be like seeing my dad, hanging out with my mom, taking care of the dogs, having like a birthday party. I mean, this is like, I don't even think I'm going to be able to do anything for the Gemini new moon. And I'm trying to be like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, no, I can't miss anything. So I have to just let myself have a birthday, you know? So I may or may not post something. We'll see how it goes. So coming out, this is going to be the last celebration that we do here at this house. And then the next time I come back, I'm going to be in my new house, you guys. I know. Come, Dawn. Come. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Yes. So that's what's up. So this is the moon to help us it's time to celebrate, dude. We've done so much. We've done so much work. Oh my God. We deserve a break, you guys. So let's have fun. Let's party. I've been doing my best to just try to relax through the heaviness of life, because life is insane right now. So I'm doing my best to just like be with it and at the same time relax, because things are not going as we planned. I just mean in general for the collective. Things are so unpredictable. They're wild. They're all over the place right now. And especially with Gemini season, mutable air. It's a wild fucking crazy energy. You cannot pin it down. You know, it's all over the place. So that's even more ungrounding. So you have to just, can you relax into the way things are going and not, because like if we're trying to control, I sense in myself, like when I try to control things right now, I'm like, but I thought we were going to die. It's like, dude, it sucks. It's a horrible energy. When I just relax and be like, I'm just going to see what happens. Like, let the magic unfold. See what we do today, you know? Then I have a much better day. You know what I mean? And that's a really good advice for all of us to take right now. 'Cause yeah. Oh man, get lost in yourself this freaking Thursday. And the full moon is happening very early Thursday. It's like 6 something a.m. like in like 7 a.m. So, oh hey, I can see the moon out the window. It's almost full, you guys. It's almost full. But it'll be like an early morning full moon. It'll be like one of those days where like it'll be 7 a.m. and the sun will be up and you'll be like, there's the moon. And it'll be full, like you'll see it full the day before, the night before. And then Thursday night, but it'll be mostly full Wednesday night into Thursday, because it's so early in the morning, like visually in the sky. Yes. All right, you guys. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being a part of this community. Thank you for blowing up the chat, you guys. I always love that. Makes me feel like I'm not like just, you know, speaking to an empty room. And please come join us in the global community. We've got the Soul Contract in Your Natal Chart workshop tomorrow, 4 to 7 p.m. Pacific. We've got Sagittarius full moon Akashic reading, and then Club Jai Thursday night. Let's fucking party. Let's do this. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you all again tomorrow and Thursday. Satnam.